All right. Q&A time on the CU podcast.
Hit me, Pat.
Don't tempt me. If you regularly, this is from at Kodo114, Cody Eaton. If you regularly snipe eBay auctions, should you be considered a scumbag buyer of the week?
So I don't do a whole lot of eBay purchasing, and when I do, it's often not through auction. I just wait for it to buy it now that looks appropriate to me, and I
Even
grab
for
it.
your Game Boy games?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't want to bargain. It's not enough.
I mean,
Well, let's put it this way. There's so few regular auctions for games anymore. It's like 12%, 20% at most. Most are buying.
So I just wait for a decent buy it now to come up. But
and eBay does their sales every now and then too. Where it's like 10% off today only. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah, they did like a 15% off one last week. So anyways, I've never done a ton of actual auctions. I have, and I've been sniped, and it sucks. But you know, if you had asked me this 10 years ago, I would have been like, yeah. But it's such a common practice. Such a common practice now that
it's not scummy, and this is why.
It's just the way it is.
This is why it's not scummy, because it doesn't alter the eBay rules. And because the eBay rules is if I put in a bid for $20 and it's at $10, it's going to go up to whatever the $10.50 increment unless someone bids above me. It just changes the timing of when that happens so that no one can then come in afterwards. So what sniping does is it prevents the bidding war from happening before the end. My God.
Oh, yeah,
you can hear your foot. I can hear it. So the bidding war before sniping was like, oh, you're going to build the price up from the beginning. It keeps going up. And you get into that psychological war where things go for more than they should. Sniping, in theory, will prevent things from going more than they should because it's really like a silent auction where everyone puts in their bids and you see where it ends up. It really defines more the value because there's less of the psychological warfare going on. And you don't have to be at your freaking desk.
Right.
So in college, when I was, transitioning from still chubby Pat, I guess, collecting, thick but quick Pat, I had to run back from class to like bid on like that, that large, the big box Gyromite games. When I first saw, oh my God, there's a big box. I had to run back.
Right.
They ddidn't have like the software tools yet to do that. We're talking like 99, 2000. So that alone, like using these, like now they're just, you can get the programs, but they're browser snipers. Like they work as programs. They're great. And you can set like the time. It's usually like 6 seconds. You put the bid in and that's it. And then you'll knock out the other bids. It's the same as if you put the bid in yourself. Right. It's the same thing. It doesn't change
exactly.
anything.
And I feel like
it keeps the cost down for everyone.
I feel like that's the thing. It alters how the auction
sniping doesn't mean you're going to win.
Right. The auction doesn't play out the way it used to, but it still plays out the way it should. And it's not going to go for more or for less than it should. Well, it can go for less because you're eliminating all the bids in the middle that would knock it up. Right.
It's all at the end. Right. If someone puts in a bid for a game at $1, and then I know, I want that game, I'm willing to pay $80, and someone's willing to pay $100. What's the difference if we did it at the end versus in the middle?
Yeah,
it still would have went up eventually. That $100 bid would have countered my $80 at some point. It's just happening at the end instead of in the middle. Then someone else can come in and do it.
Yep.
So again, the buyers actually may end up getting less, but it ensures bids get put in though. It ensures stuff doesn't get forgotten. So it makes sure that a lot of stuff doesn't get. It's a lot harder for rare stuff games otherwise get lost by the wayside. It's a lot harder because now when you see something come up in your save search, you put in that bid immediately, you forget about it.
Right.
This is the maximum to pay, $25, it's gone. So yeah, it's great. It doesn't guarantee you're going to win anything. I think people don't understand how the eBay auction bidding system works.
Exactly.
You put your bid in at last doesn't mean you're going to win it. You push up another person's bid, which is higher.
Yeah, if they've still bid more, they're still going to beat you.
They're still going to get it
because the machine's just going to go.
If you bid the minute an auction opened, say you bid $20, it starts at $1, and I come in and put in my snipe at 17. I'm not going to win it. You're just going to win it at 17.50. Yeah. It's going to happen at the end.
Exactly.
So